Hey, welcome to the Purple Ladder. And today we're doing Kiss by Prince. Yes, but first, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification. You'll get a video every week, some on the holidays, birthdays, special occasions, whatever. But hey, I'm going to give you something. But let's go on and we're going to do Kiss. I'm not going to hold you too long. Yes, this was the first single from the Parade album. Kiss. Kiss is a song by American musician Prince, released by Paisley Park label as the lead single from Prince and the Revolution's eighth studio album, Parade. On February 5th, 1986, it was a number one hit worldwide, holding the top spot of the Billboard 100 chart for 2 weeks. The single was certified gold in 1986, shipping a million copies by RIAA. In fact, Prince was number one, while the Bangles was number two with Manic Monday. And Prince wrote Manic Monday. So he had two of the spots with his own Kiss holding them off the number one spot, but his pen, Manic Mondays, stayed at number two. Wow. The song is ranked number 85 on the Rolling Stone list of the 500 greatest songs of all time in 2021. Number 464 in 2010 and number 461 in 2004. Yes. Following Prince's death in April 2016, the song recharted on the Billboard 100 at number 28. To number 23, the song also reached number two on the French charts. It sold 1.3 million digital copies. Wow, that's amazing. All right. Production Kiss started out as a rough acoustic demo. As we know, he gave the demo to funk band Maserati, approached him in the first place for an extra song for their debut album. This was David Z, the producer. And if I'm not mistaken, David Z is he's David Coleman or uh I don't know, Bobby Z's brother. He's one of the brothers of either Lisa or Bobby. I don't know yet. I have to look up, you know. But at Sunset Sound Studio 2, while Prince was busy working in the studio, in Studio 3, recalls having one of the band members play a piano part inspired by Bo Diddley's song Say Man. In the Sound article for Kiss, he called programming the song beat on a Lin drum. But Mix Online article, he refers to a Lin 9000. Wow, that was very interesting. However, it's unlikely either of them were used as the drums sound more like the LM1, Prince's usual drum machine. In the end, Prince decided to finish the song retaining David Z's unique, funky rhythm and background vocal arrangements by Maserati's Bruce DeShazer and Marvin Gunn. David Z recounts how the band had expected a songwriting credit and were pissed when it did not materialize. He removed the bass line and added the signature guitar and falsetto vocal. For the distinctive ah wah ah backing vocals, David Z adapted the vocals by Brenda Lee, one of the biggest US chart toppers in the 60s. Wow. To make up for the absence of the bass, the kick drum was run through an AMX RMX 16 reverb on the non-linear setting. Underlining keyboard chop in the background is an acoustic guitar played by David Z, run through a Kepix noise gate triggered by the hi-hat track on the multi-track tape. This effect, however, was rather difficult to recreate live on keyboards. The final minimalist song was as hard to sell to Warner Brothers, but upon Prince's insistence, the song was released and added to the Parade soundtrack. Wow. Despite Warner's not wanting to release it as a single, Kiss became Prince's third number one hit, following the 1984 highly successful When Doves Cry and Let's Go Crazy. It was also a big hit across the Atlantic, reaching number 6 on the UK singles chart. The song won Prince another Grammy Award for Best R&B Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocals, and was nominated for a Grammy Award for Best R&B Song. The song became a staple Prince concerts and was usually sung partially by the audience. Yes, this is hands down, a classic. One of my favorites back in the day. Great song on Parades. Not my favorite, but this is top tier Prince. Like I say, you hear Maserati in the background. You know this song whenever you turn it on. Uh, Prince at his height. Uh, this was when Prince was really starting to really take over worldwide. Going more into the Europe audience. America was seen in the middle. People didn't accept Parade as the in America like they did in Europe. So Prince was really building his audience over there. Kiss, great track. And it was an American song. American number one, worldwide number one. But Prince was just getting better. His band was getting better. Revolution. This was when he really relied on Wendy and Lisa. It was just so much with Kiss. Shout out to David Z and shout out to Maserati. Great song, love it. Kiss, all time favorite track. Uh, always gonna be up there. And hey, what more can I say? All right. So I'm gonna leave you. This is the Purple Ladder speaking. I'm gonna leave you. God bless. Like, comment, subscribe. Yes, I'll see you in another video. Peace.